Sup and gentlemen, guys, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is chapter 245, and when we last left off, we were working the quest line of Jorvik Shire. It's hard to say how deep into the quest we are. If I had to guess, probably about halfway or so. But yeah, when we last left off in that quest line, we were finding out that I don't remember his name. The main guy here, he seems to have, you know, a mental illness. And, yeah, he seems to be losing it. So we'll be heading there in a second. Real quick, we're back at Ravensthorpe. I just wanted to turn in some hunter delivery things that we had.
Something that may interest you.
I figured we might as well do that now, because I did get some stuff off screen. So I believe I have
this will help the settlement.
All of the rabbit feet I need. So I can complete those ones. I also got the
We always have need for this.
seal tails, so we can
I knew I could count on you.
finish that and this one as well. So I'm looking out for other stuff still. I'm looking for raven feathers still, heron beaks, brown and black bears, polar bears, lynx paws, arctic foxes, and reindeers. That's
Done
it.
for now.
None of which I've naturally crossed paths with
friend.
again, since, you know,
Hope to see you
we've
again
actually been
soon.
focusing on this. I did also level up off screen too, so I didn't actually spend the points. So I might as well do that now too before I forget. And besides that, I don't think there's anything else special to say or show. I guess we can stop in a couple places now. We'll stop in at the apparel place. We'll stop in at the shop. We'll trade off some stuff, sell some stuff, yada yada. And then we'll jump back into the quest line. So let's go this way first. I still can't seem to
So glad to see you.
get the Karen stones. I tried it once, I think, in my off-screen session there when I was
proud of the
hunting.
new styles I've been working on.
No luck yet.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Which is a bad omen, considering if I can't get that one, I can only imagine some of the other ones. Okay. I was like, I did not see any of the front face stuff, but
Nothing more?
nope, that's it.
I have to go. See you soon.
Until I see you next.
To the general store now. I don't have that much opal, right? I'm pretty sure I'm like almost out of opal now. 18, yeah. I'm not even gonna check the bazaar then. Whatever he calls it. I still have to do a bunch of fishing off screen too, but I just haven't had the will to sit down and
May
do
I see
that.
your stores?
You know you have use for this. You will get so much use out of this.
Let's go ahead and sell all these
Always
trinkets
a
and
pleasure
runes.
doing business, Eivor.
Cool.
Nothing else?
We'll stop in at the blacksmith too, and I'll do some
See you
upgrading
later, friend.
Don't be a
before we
stranger.
go.
What have you got for me today?
What we got? We got 3 carbon, which I don't need, 6 nickel, and 3 tungsten. So might as well spend the tungsten now, and then spend all the nickel I can. It would be a nasty combo, dual wielding spears. I think that would probably work to like great great benefit, especially if you have something like the Byzantine spear and the spear of Leonidas. Like that would be a cool combo. Alright.
That be all?
That was all.
I must take my leave. So long.
So long.
Pick up in the story. I remember I was supposed to go meet with the guy he didn't trust. And, yeah, Fairveed. The son of Jorvik. Meet Fairveed at the Wolds. It is east of Jorvik. Thankfully, I have this fast travel point. I can just go north from there. Get there a lot quicker. But yeah, maybe in the next session, I'll put the helmet back on. Like apparel-wise, and we'll play with that for a little while. Just to kind of change it back up. Besides that, I might as well clear the notifications out of my inventory now. Ooh, 77 titanium. It's pretty good considering I was needing a whole shit ton of titanium not that long ago. But even then, like 77 sounds like a lot. It really isn't once you start upgrading. Oh well. I also posted a whole bunch of magic videos too. I didn't really like make it into a
What
big
do you
series
see,
or
sir?
anything. Up there in those woods, okay. But you haven't seen that, go check that out. There's a playlist where all the videos are of Magic Arena, because it just came to Steam not that long ago. There's his camp.
Eivor, welcome. Join me in drowning this golden drink. You made it. Come, have a drink.
You're a few horns deep already.
Yet still floating. Tell me, how did my old friend like his goblet gift?
There were other things on his mind. Your man Ulfre, for instance. He died protecting the spoils he stole from Halfdan.
Ulfr. Poor Ulfr. I told him to mind your tongue, but he wags it like a slobbering dog.
Was Halfdan always so easily riled?
No. Riches and glory have shaped him into something new. He's not the same man he used to be.
The songs of skulls and the glint of silver can turn even the best of us.
He was a fierce man in days past, but he has lost the bite he once had. He's too careful. He ruminates and hesitates.
What is this place? I expected an army, ready for warcraft.
This was our first camp in Northumbria. I came here with Halfdan and his brothers, Ubba and Ivar. We besieged Jorvik and put King Alla in the cold ground. Those were good days, now too far gone.
What is all this?
My share of the treasure we took from those distant days. I buried it here for a rainy day. This bag is heavy with silver. Enough to pay for an army.
Come! Race me to Jorvik, Eivor. Remind me of the glories long gone.
You're too drunk to win a race.
Then have a drink. Make it fair.
Race Fairveed to Jorvik. He challenged you to a drunken race. I'm not getting on that fucking horse. I'm getting on my own horse. Of course. Kind of a shitty starting point, but that's fine. Alright, race Fairveed to Jorvik. It ends at Jorvik's southern gate.
See you in Jorvik.
I'm sure I got this easy. Yeah, it's hard to say if Halfdan is really just off the deep end or if he's onto something. I think it's a bit of both. I truly do. But we won't know until we get there. As I was saying though, yeah, Magic the Gathering Arena was released on Steam not that long ago, so I have made some videos. I didn't really announce it into like a proper playlist like I normally do. I just kind of did like a soft release of a playlist. If you want to check that out, all the videos are together in that playlist, like I said. And, can I get into Jorvik from here? Yeah, no. I've posted everything I have except for, I was kind of doing like a road to, like, rank 1. So I have all the recordings for that. I just haven't actually sat down and bothered to edit it. But if you guys want to see that, you know, let me know in the comments below, and I'll actually throw them together and get it all ready.
Fly, my friend, fly. Show fat of it.
We
Having
beat them by
trouble
like
keeping up?
3 seconds.
My horse must be deeper in the cups than I am.
What are we doing in Jorvik? You haven't said.
Paying a visit to our kept King Richier. Long may he reign. I haven't enough men to beat the Picts alone, but with Richier and his Fyrd, we'll finish them off.
You would bring a puppet king into this fight, but not your Jarl.
Shh. Keep this to yourself. The streets have ears, the windows have
Bro
eyes.
just stole my
I
horse.
did not agree to this level of deception. You should have told me this before.
Eivor, my friend. If I described my full strategy, we might never leave the campfire.
I prefer the light of a fire to the darkness of your plans. Don't do it again.
I'm starting to think he might actually be traitorous.
Things are better now, are they not? Ever since Speak not that blasted name.
I'm pretty excited for Mirage though. It's supposed to come out this fall. It really feels like and reminds me of well, the Ezio trilogy really. To Brotherhood and Revelations.
I wish Yuletide happened every month. The daily slog kills me.
Wait. A favor I must ask of you. Make no mention that Halfdan is ignorant of our plans. It's better this way.
Are you mad? Richier answers to Halfdan. You put this man in grave danger if he defies his master's will.
Richier cannot defy orders he has never heard, no? Trust me. I will take the blame should our plan fall apart.
Eivor the Wolf-Kissed and Halfdan's cupbearer? What a curious surprise.
I hope the day finds you and Jorvik well.
Yes, we scrape by, with what little we still own. But this new war should make us wealthy once again. Until our tribute is taken.
I smell the bile on your breath, King. Do not forget who is in charge here.
Oh, do remind me, Faravid. Yesterday it was Halfdan, but today I hear whispers that you are leading the charge. I am confused.
Yes, you answer to Halfdan. And now, he orders one final strike on the Pict stronghold at Magnus.
To make war with the North on such a scale will require a hefty amount of silver and a large force of men.
My soldiers and silver are pledged already. I expect the same from you.
I have given my aid as well. The battle must be decisive.
I see. And you have these orders from Halfdan in writing, yes? From the great man himself?
To be clear, King Richier, Halfdan knows nothing about this attack.
Nothing at all? That's unusual, Faravid.
Eivor is mistaken, Lord King. I was given Halfdan's personal assurance that you would volunteer your troops. He expects as much. But Halfdan is ailing and tired. Let us not burden him with more worry, but please him with a swift victory.
I'm sorry, Faravid, but duty compels me to refuse. Without strict orders from Halfdan, I will not risk the lives of so many.
You deny me!
I do. To gift you an army puts my wealth and reputation at risk. That's not what Halfdan wants. He needs a strong and loyal king.
You presume to know what Halfdan wants.
Without Halfdan's formal approval, I cannot help. It's too great a risk. And after all, he is my ally. You understand?
I think that was the right call. Taking it too far if we lie about, you know, Halfdan's approval of this.
I should break your arms for that. What were you doing?
I saw no reason to hide the truth. Rishi is a Saxon puppet. He has more to lose than you and I ever will.
That serpent cannot be trusted, Eivor. If he tells Halfdan of our plan, our victory is at risk. Our victory is for Halfdan's own benefit. We will secure Northumbria for him, along with the gratitude of all its Saxon and Norse subjects.
Fine. If we falsify orders from Halfdan, Rishi will accept them. Hjor of Jorvik could help.
Good. Hjor's favorite alehouse is nearby. Seek him there.
What was the point of that? Like, obviously we were gonna have to do this anyways, forge this letter, but come on, man.
It happens the way it did last time.
As if they're like forcing us to go down this path.
Have a look, Sunan.
Alright, we'll find and speak to Yor. Should be in here somewhere.
Ale costs more than bread. Things were better under Arden.
Hjor. Just where I hoped you would be.
Eivor! Gods! You have come at just the right moment.
Right then, what's this?
Go home or get hurt. But you won't bother my friends.
I'll bother who I please, after I brick your face to the brains.
I don't know exactly what happened there, but... Bro, there's so many attacks going on.
Eivor, always the fighter.
Thank you, Wolf-Kissed. Those men will wake up soon enough.
With greater sense, I hope. What brings you back to Jorvik? Secret errands for Halfdan. I need an army of men to face the Picts in the north.
Has Halfdan planned an attack he cannot afford? That's not like him.
To be clear, Faravid made this plan, not Halfdan.
Does Halfdan know of this plan, or?
He doesn't, but he's given me leave to act as I must, for reasons I cannot share.
Yes, we've heard the rumors, and all our messages have gone unanswered.
Can you aid me with some trickery? Help me forge a set of orders from Halfdan himself to force Rishi's cooperation. You'll be taking quite a risk. You'll have my thanks. We can meet outside the Royal Hall after you have the documents.
Eivor, join me for a drink.
Wait for Yor. He'll be outside the Royal Hall once he has forged the documents. Now we're following Lavina, I guess.
You both seem to have settled well in the city.
Yes, we do enjoy the comforts we have here. But I still think about Norway. The cold and the warmth. Stay on the road safe, Eivor.
I try to.
Alright, return to Yor. He's waiting outside the Royal Hall. I should have cut across. I'm gonna have to do it over here now. Let's go this way. Well, there's my horse.
Odin, we remain loyal. Things were better with you around.
Give me my prompt. Turn around. There we go.
Here, take this forgery and pray that King Ricius sees nothing amiss. I trust you know what you're doing.
Straight from Halfton's hand, as you see.
Yes, yes. Well, if Halfton's loyal mules have pledged to fight, still, my help will come at a price.
If you're speaking of coin.
I remind you that your soldiers are mine.
Halfton's, my good man. Halfton's soldiers, for these are Halfton's orders. Correct? But I jest. I jest.
All is in order, then.
If Halfdan commands, I shall raise my feared, and you shall have your fighting army.
Good. Get them marching at once. This must happen soon.
As soon as they are mustered, Lord Faravid, and no sooner. Eivor, a moment with you?
I'll meet you at Stenway.
Faravid is Halfdan's man. So are the Hemmings of Nottinghamshire, as are we here in Jorvik. But not you.
I don't like talk that dances around thorns.
For whom are you fighting, truly?
You know as well as I that we fight for Halfdan.
Fascinating. You boast loyalty, yet keep secrets from your master.
Why ask me of loyalty? What are you seeking?
An innocuous question. Loyalty is a word that slides off the lips like honey. Sweet to the taste, but never lingering. There are things simmering in Northumbria, hidden from even you. Take heed, and have a care.
Faravid should be waiting at Stenway.
Alright. Surprised we didn't level up from that. Alright. Honors Hubris. Meet Fairveed and Stonewinge. It's up that way. That was the camp we took not that long ago, and he wants to march where? This way, right? Yeah. Of course, there's no quick way to get there. Best would be Olakana Tower. I could fast travel and run. As if I don't have a fast... Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. There's no fast travel in that camp, considering it was an enemy camp. I'm not going to fast travel. I'm just going to go around the building and jump out that way. One thing I do hope I see in Mirage is the old mechanics, but with newer execution. What I mean by that is like the old mission styles where it's like you would go to certain places to acquire said mission, and then you would get like the bonus objectives beforehand, so you know what you're supposed to do, and then of course like the newer, like I said, the newer execution. So like, you know, maybe cover system, I like that idea. You know, gadgets, even though this is an older time period, that would be a cool idea. Like smoke bombs, poison, stuff like that. I feel like if they combine those two things, it would be a game to my liking, surely. It's kind of hard to comment on the combat, because none of the combats have ever really been that great, but as long as they stay away from like certain games combat, because certain games had really shitty combat. No. Only time will tell, unfortunately. I want to grab these arrows before we go up there, because I need more predator arrows. I got 2 now. All of 2.
Where's Halfdan Jarl? Will he be here?
I'm gonna have to go around. I'm not gonna be able to climb up that.
Eivor, good to see you.
Where are the Saxons? We need them to take the fortress.
Patience. Rishi promised an army.
What about Jor and Jovina?
Lovina is ahead with a dozen of Jorvik's swords. Come. Our Saxon allies have reached Magnus. We should march.
Wartime. Alright, travel to Magnus Staggering Grounds. Yeah, I'm not taking one of those shitty horses. I want
Halfdan
my
doesn't know our
horse.
plan. He'll hear the aftermath soon enough.
Those herons, those are. Eh. I'll get more later. Only have so many arrows with my predator bow anyways. Tss. Those poor bastards. On your own.
This plan, I feel uneasy.
I love how she makes a comment about that, like, oh yeah, I don't like this plan even though I chose to not follow it. And the game was like, you might as well do it anyways. I mean, best case scenario, we take this over and then Firavid tries to take over Halfdan's like control and stuff.
Faravid's plan had better be sound.
Worst case scenario, we're gonna get absolutely demolished up here. 100 of men are gonna die, and then, you know,
This goes well.
we have to answer to Halfdan after that.
Eivor, over here.
Are the shields ready? The battle is near.
On the battlefield once more, old friend.
Yes, my Jarl. As in days of old.
Who are you to speak of the old days? The days when my word was bond. The days where the light of my glory lit the world. How dare you speak of those days as if they meant anything to a traitor like you?
Who told you of this?
My Saxon vassal is more loyal than any man in my army.
Rishi, that silk-tongued devil.
Silk-tongued and loyal to the end, you backstabbing curs. Both of you, traitorous schemers.
How do I get roped into this?
You're a sick man, Halfdan. You see traitors under every couple, behind every tree.
A sick man? You deny you went behind my back?
Bro, you asked me
Enough
to.
bickering,
What?
all of you. We are at the edge of war. Preserve your rage for the enemy.
Lufina talks sense. We fight this battle and we end this war. At this moment, nothing else matters.
Look there.
Bro, that's some
The
bullshit.
pigs send a message.
Raven Tamer, with me. You will talk them into a surrender with your sword-sharp tongue.
He better be like, okay, now that we have a plan, and not actually piss him. I swear to God, I'll end him myself. Magnus Fortress. Negotiate with the picked on.